E02. Den. We didn't see the den last time, did we? No, we did. I guess we want exhausts at the bottom, so we're constantly going forwards as well and not wasting time. All the way first then. I think we are going to need to get more keys. We'll take the mail room. Yeah. Brass compass and a magnifying glass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Ah. Fog we are lost, in fire we are found. The grand realm of Fen Ares. I guess let's take a picture of this. And a picture of presumably that. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're as happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try and post this letter before we departed tomorrow, so there's a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but for all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you the pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness the final project brought him, so do us both a favour and be excited. There's a 4 there. The house is really amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up here, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you, despite my best intentions. I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad, P.S. Get some sleep each night, and don't spend all your time each day playing didgeridoo. What's that for? Because it's the do not, but it's also it's a vicious. Maybe it needs. They all need to be in that position for it to work. He's returned. Oh, hang on, there is something there. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Please return all correspondence packages just to Denny Ravane. Okay. Tell you what. Take the nook. So do we want to go to the parlor next? Den. Let's actually go to the parlor. Doesn't really matter, does it? There are 3 boxes in this room. That is true. That's false. Box is one of the 2 empty boxes. Fuck. What? That is true. They can't both be true, right? That has to be the full one. Two empty boxes in this. Yes, that is true, right? These are both true. That must be false. It's not really a cut either. And it only cuts the den. Take the commissary. We are eventually going to have to go to the nook, so when I do, I'll go into the den then. Did I... Because I've seen the stairs and the stars before. With stairs, without stars. Effective... I mean, the eye is what's missing there. That has an eye, that doesn't have an eye. Also, we're close from day 12 to day 16. Swan. So password terminal password is Swan Song Bomb. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance is no longer registered at the morning roll call, and it's doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. It's in Charles Babbage. 2 days off. Days 20 and 21. I don't have any money, do I? Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, and metal detector. In. Ooh. We have the gem as well. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's not going to do that. That's me. Cool. Game seems to think that was a very important moment. Fair enough, because we're getting a little overview of all the rooms. It's the same. That's a plane. Till further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycards access security guards are more likely to appear at higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as redundant security measure, normal doors the estate will no more likely to be locked as you progress north. Fair enough. It's a plane and a plan again. Okay, why is there an E on the plan? Because we got lucky and that appeared there, but... Take a picture of these. The fuck? Blue memos are true, red memos are lies, unless written by hand. Fuck. Now I have to go over everything again. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll take a screenshot. That's really funny. So that's a lie. That's true. Okay. The good kids leaves and the bad kids go. No. The good kids leave and the bad kids stay. Welcome to the Mount Holly security. View estate inventory. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that you've yet to be collected. This list will be updated. So, a gem, key, and car keys. How did I miss those? Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic lock. Keycard system is currently operational. Security level is medium. Security level determines the amount of security doors that will be deployed on your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors of a low setting and 5, 6 high setting. I'm going to put it on a low setting then. Offline. Ooh, so offline mode means unlocked. This mode determines the default setting. Security doors will be set if the power is lost during a blackout, for example. As should generally safety rules, offline mode should be set to unlocked. Any stuff will... Cool. So if I turn the power off, unlocks doors. That's clever. Okay. So if I find the power again, I should turn this high. And then it give me doors that are automatically open. Terminal password is Swan Song. So I'll be right back. I don't know if I'm paused or not. Okay, I'll do this and then I'll pause. Staff services. Right, I have returned. Staff services. This service has been temporarily disabled. So for November the 4th, all work has been suspended at Holly. Based on extended pay leave with accordance with the instructions stuff. Okay, fair enough. Tough announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to the network this month except for you, Simon. You're reading this just to know we're all rooting for you. Oh, that's nice. Press schedule to change. Okay. Special orders. Specific brand of gum or favorite fruit the commissary is not. Okay. So this puts stuff in there. Running shoes? Email. Only you've got to go to the office for email. I'll write that down. Office for email. Data transfers not currently available. Glossary of terms. Join, sure. End. Sure. Dig. Directory. Digiblocks. Players find the arcade cabinet for popular game Digiblocks. To dismay board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been working. Though the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added to a future patch. Dirt. Crafting. Call a day. Okay. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, blue for blueprints, default type. Okay, why has it got me... What? Naturally synergistic with one another. Outdoor areas. Sure, that makes sense. There might be stuff in here. Luck. Marked on their floor plan by a clover. Bedroom. They offer powerful options but come at a dangerous cost. Item. Shop. West Wing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The West Wing can only be on the west. Oh, both of those are really tempting. What's a star? I like that it's upside down. Don't need the things yet, but I think we need the closet, unfortunately. Dessert and dessert again. Ivory dye. While drafting, you may roll for new draw plans. Awesome. So it is random. We'll go for the bedroom. Crow in a row. Boat. I will say, so you can see me struggling. It's because you can't move the magnifying glass unless you press Y first, and it's locked. And when you can, it's not the same. It's the right analog stick instead of the left. Also, I have one dice, so if I get screwed, roll that. Not seeing anything, but doesn't mean it's not there. Oh, and another die. You do. So right now, I'd really like a left turn. It's not the end of the world though, just to get the spare room. But right here, we'd want to have two directions, I think. I think that's ideal. Take the courtyard. Okay, so that is a metal detector. With a chance of finding a key and coin. We don't have a spade this time though. So we could turn all the stuff off. I think we want that. Oh, we can't. Fuck. We could take the money and then try and get a straight line backwards. Apple as well. I did not register how many Apple gets, but I think it's 2. Really want something with a right turn. Got no fucking... Ah, oh, that's frustrating. Oh, we have the Nook. We still have the Nook. Okay, we'll take the storeroom. A match. I don't think our tree's on fire. Fire and a fur. Guessing it's a fire and a fur. So, do we go all the way back? It's actually quite a trek to get to the Nook. I think we push forwards for the time being. Locksmith would be good, but... What's LB do? LB next to... Oh, we can see... E01. That's cool. Okay, so that's going to cost me money to go in. But we could go to the Nook and push upwards. Because you were usually going to get a forwards. But it's going to cost us lots. I think we do that. Cool, I like the detector. It's a hey, you forgot to pick something up button. So that's false. We haven't been in there. So we're looking pretty healthy for keys and shit. Okay, Nook. Have we? So we had a man and a what? A garden. That one doesn't really make sense to me. Because it doesn't rhyme. Garden. This time we had a bath and a bat. Check the observatory. The fixed star constellations, A Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Fen Aries, Birds and Sun. 1809. The book contains complete star base and list of constellations, observed effects, and accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, the different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, with a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. The twins. Trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Okay. Florealis. Access. Okay, so let's just see what it is. It's just the 1 star, actually. It's the North Star. Ooh. Just gonna take a picture of this one. I don't think I'm gonna really understand that one, but whatever. Okay, well, we don't have the He's... What's that? Salt. Yep. So, if we use a closing thing, we're going to have to walk all the way back again, which is less than ideal. So I think I will redraw the floor plans. Annoyingly, I would have loved that for the very next one. Both of those would have been really good next time. Sand and. We have an east wing already. Sand and. So that's interesting. The words change. Like that means more than one word. That seems. Oh fuck! Oh no! Ah. Need some gems. Not sure what's up with here. Fuck. Get a little back, but we're gonna have to walk all the way around to the chapel. We needed those bananas at the very least. Camp Colonel. It's a hamster. Track and a chart. A chart and a cart. Bunk room. Chart. Cart. Okay. Back to the chapel. We'll listen out for those bleeps as well. Don't know what that is. I think that's pin and pine. It's okay. I'm gonna change that one because to pine in. I'm gonna have to like make two sets of notes. One that's just the paintings and one that's everything else. Yeah, sure. Let's buy the shovel. So that's a lie. Ooh, there's a ton up for the books. Yeah, so we spent our money, so I don't know if it just kicks us out of this room next time we go in or what. But 7 locked doors. Go for the workshop. And there in a second. That's absolutely perfect. Where should I go first? We'll go to dining room first. Coat and a cot, I think that is. So hopefully I don't need to know the numbers, whether it's like 4 or something. Dining room, is that new? Coat. Cot. It's those mountains again. Is there a bell in here? Yeah, I want to use up this one first. Absolutely need to use that as a wine cellar. Take a picture of that. A card and a car. And we could do it with a little bit of luck. It's not ideal, but we have no money anymore, sadly. Nana is +3, we already knew that. Up sandwich is 15, tomato soup. +5 for every red room in your house. Ooh. How much does the main course cost? Main course is served only in the dining room. I have a dining room? But it's right there. Well, the good news is we might want to check out the dining room again. Well, we'll have to check out the workshop. Oh, that would be nice. But I really need to go forwards, don't I? Vial. This one. Oh, that was a really stupid idea. Oh, we get to see the dark room at least. They weren't lying about it being a dark room. Oh, oh well. Locked. No. Coast and yeah, I don't know that one. But, see, yeah, we should try and get rid of them early. Where's my main course? Oh, that fucking needs... Oh, am I done? So yeah, I got screwed over by the lavatory. So if I just put the hall there, it would have been fine. Yeah. Right. There are 46 rooms, right? Five times 9 is what? 45. So I guess the game is just getting to the antechamber, but I'm told there's slightly more to it than that. But presumably then, you need to use most of the rooms getting there. So I could just try and go forwards, but it's going to be locked, isn't it? Ooh. Very much for the follow, Madeline Lopez. Will I go again? Cold cup of tea. Let's go one more time. We need to waste some of the bathrooms.